Hello everybody, welcome back to Epicop. I am Syed Musa Kaleem and today I am going to show you the components of Ionic 2. So in our previous video we have seen the introduction part and also the installation and the project setup. Now we are going to see the components of Ionic 2. So before we dive in, I would like to show you the project creation of Ionic 2, how you can create Ionic 2 project, which I have already shown you in my previous video, but still I want to show you again. This is the official website of Ionic 2, ionicframework.com, and there you can explore the Ionic CLI commands, which is present right here. If you click get started, then you will get this option, code with CLI, and there you can see you can install Ionic with Cordova, and you could also start your new project using this command. As I have already shown you how you can create a new project using commands in your command prompt. This is the command Ionic start and your app name, and this is the starter template. It comes with the tabs like this, you can see here. And if you select blank template, then you will get a blank template of Ionic 2, and if you select the side menu starter template, then you will get the Ionic 2 project like this along with the side menu. So if you want to serve or if you want to run your Ionic 2 app, then you should use this command called Ionic Serve. So this part I have shown you in my previous video. If you haven't watched my previous video, make sure to watch that video. Now I'm gonna show you the components of Ionic 2. If you click docs, then click framework docs. In this document we have component section here, and we have different kinds of components. You may select any component based upon your project needs. So we have many kinds of components in Ionic 2, like action sheets. The action sheet will look like this in your mobile view. In iOS it may look like this. When you click this, it feels the native functionality. It gives you the native functionality. As I have already said you that Ionic provides a native mobile functionality. It is a hybrid mobile app development framework for creating hybrid mobile apps. And in Android it looks like this. When you click this, it provides you the native functionality. In Windows it look like this. So this is all about the components. We have different components here. As you can see here, we have alerts, badges, buttons, cards, and we have lot more components present in Ionic 2 components. So we'll start with the basic one. We'll select the card. This is the basic card. So if you want to create this card, then simply you just need to click this demo source button, and on GitHub you will be redirected to the GitHub page, and inside that you will get the code of that basic card, which is present right here in this file called template.html. So we'll jump to the Visual Studio Code and we'll start coding now. So this is my project, and also I have shown you the project structure of Ionic apps in the previous video, so make sure to watch that video. This is my home.html page, and we have home.ts file as well. So inside this home.html I have comment out all this code. As you can see here, I had created the buttons and all the components together in this file, but now I'm gonna show you the basic card, how you can create. So you have the file open here on GitHub. Ion header, inside Ion navbar your title will come basic cards, and inside Ion content you have the card class. Let's copy this and paste it down here in the Ion content tag. Let's save this and let's serve it on Ionic Labs. So we have git bash installed here. So I am writing clear command. Clear. No, it is not working. We need to close this and open it again. This is my project inside the local disk C. Ionic Playground is my project. When we open this project, when we open this folder and hit right click on this inside this folder, and we will get this option git bash here, and inside the git bash I will write this command to run my Ionic app, which is Ionic Serve -l or -l you could say. So this is my command to serve the Ionic app on Ionic Labs. You could also write Ionic Serve, which will run your Ionic app inside your browser, but I don't want to run my Ionic app inside the browser. I would like to run it on Ionic Labs. So I have written Ionic Serve -l. When we hit enter, our project will start running. Our project will start compiling. So as you can see here, what started, transpile started. Our TypeScript file will be transpiled to JavaScript file because it is a hybrid mobile app development framework. So browser understands only JavaScript, so our TypeScript file will be transpiled to the JavaScript. It might take some time to run on the browser. Till then we'll explore more components of Ionic 2. This is the basic card. So when we see, we have different kinds of cards as well. We may write list items inside the card. As you can see here, we have different list inside the card, and also we may use images inside the card as well. And this part is of the background image, as you can see here. So now we are only seeing how to create a basic card. If you want to know more components of Ionic 2, if you want to get the details of components of Ionic 2, then simply I would suggest you to visit this website called Ionic Framework /docs/components. Inside this you have bunch of components present here. So our application is ready now. As you can see here, we have two different platforms. This is the iOS and this one is the Android. This is Android and this is the iOS. You can also select Windows as well. So now our application will look same on all platforms, that are Windows, Android and iOS. It provides you the native functionality. So this is the basic card which I have created inside the project. So, and also you could also use Ion card header. This is also one element of Ion card element. So in this you need to provide the card title. When we save this, our application is reloading now. This is the live reload option. You can see here basic card is showing here, and also I have side menu created inside this application, and this is the home page which we are present now, This is the current page called home page, and this is the next page called contact page. When we click this button, we will be redirected to the contact page. I have my search list present here inside the contact page, and this is the model button. When we click this, our model will pop up on the screen, and you can also search in this search bar Maharashtra. Yeah, you can see here our search list is working fine. So this is the contact page, and now we'll get back to the home page, and we'll also see how we can add the buttons inside the Ion card content. So this is the button tag, Ion button, and Ion button, this is the attribute called block, which I'll show you where we can use this. And let's give this button name as Hi Ionic. When we save this, our application will be reloaded on this screen. So I'll show you the different kinds of button which is present in Ionic components. Our buttons are present here. You can see here we have different kinds of button. This is the light button, and this is the default, and this one is the secondary, danger and dark. This number of buttons we have. You can see here this is the button, and when we give color equals to, this is the attribute of Ionic button, color equals to secondary, color equals to secondary, and when we close these braces, our application is reloading now. And also you can see here we have different shapes of button, like the outline buttons, round buttons, block buttons. These are the block buttons, and above ones are the round buttons. You can see here color equals to secondary. It is not showing because I haven't give Ion button properly. So let's refresh it, and the browser will yeah, you can see here the button is now displaying on our card, the simple card. You can see here I have given color equals to secondary, and it is displaying in the green color. For green color, this is the secondary button, and it is a block button as well. If we give outline equals to true, and when we save this button, we'll see how it looks on the browser or on the mobile screen. Yeah, you can see here it is showing in an outline format. You can see here. So this was all about the buttons. You can explore more about buttons here. These are the full buttons, and we have button sizes as well, small, large, and the default button. And we can also put icons inside the buttons, and you can see here we have Ionicons here. Inside Ionicons we have different kinds of icons on different platforms: iOS, material design for Android, and these are the iOS outline icons. So you can use this in your project. So this is not the part of our today's video, so I'm not gonna show you how you can create that how you can use that icons inside your project. Let's open the action sheet component, and we'll create this action sheet inside our project. Or we can also create the alert component. This is the basic alert. I'm gonna show you how you can create this basic alert. When we scroll down, we have the demo source present on GitHub. Yeah, you can see here this is the template.html file, and this is the pages.ts file. So I have the code available in my project. This is the code. This is the button for simple alert. I will comment out this. I will copy down this, and I'm gonna paste it here, and I'm gonna save this. This is the button, simple button, and on the click event I am calling this simple alert function, which is present inside the home.ts file. Simple alert will simply create a alert box. I'm gonna show you how you can create a alert box. First you need to import the alert controller at the top of this page. You can see here import alert controller from Ionic Angular. There you can import the alert controller, and after including or after importing the alert controller, you need to assign it to the constructor. You need to pass the parameter inside the constructor. There you can see here alert controller colon alert controller. This is the object which we have created inside the constructor of this page. And after creating this alert controller object, we can use it here. We are calling this simple alert function when we click this button, and inside this we are creating a simple alert. Let alert equals to this dot alert controller dot create. Create is the function which is used for creating alert boxes. So inside this we are giving some properties. Title equals to hi Ionic, message equals to my name from Epicop Learning Ionic 2, and these are the buttons. I'm gonna show you the different kinds of properties which are present in alert controllers. I'm gonna show you here. When we scroll down to the alert, there you can see here basic alerts, prompt alerts, confirmation alerts, and the checkbox alerts. We have different kinds of alerts. So I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna run this on my browser. There you can see here our button is working, our button is showing on the screen, and our application is reloading now. Once our application is ready, we'll click this alert button and we'll see our alert box is working or not. So these all are the components of Ionic 2. Based on your project needs, you could use in your project. So you have the code as well, which is present on GitHub, the demo code, demo source code. There you can explore and there you can get the code. So we'll see our alert controller. When we click this, yeah, it is showing you, yeah, you can see here on iOS, hi Ionic is my title and this is my subtitle and this is the button. You can see here our alert controller is working fine. Hope you understand about the components of Ionic 2. Hope you got this. Hope you got the components of Ionic 2, and please like and share my videos, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching this video and see you again.